Greetings, 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 everyone. Dr. Aikyna Finch here. I am truly honored to be here today to talk about social media for the Beacon, for Beacon Week. So, first off, I have to address that I'm so honored to be one of the VIP speakers for the Beacon. This is Sade's first conference, and I am super, super proud of her and super, super proud to be part of this event. And with that being said, hello, I see I'm starting to get viewers here. I'm trying something new out here. I'm actually live streaming from the computer and using my lovely Chrome. So we shall see how this works. Hello, hello, everyone. Please invite your, as she said, invite your followers, invite your followers, invite your followers. So why should you come to the Beacon? Let's start with that. You should come to Beacon because there's going to be so many different innovative things that's going to be happening here. Hello, Ida. How are you? We are going to be doing different workshops. The two workshops that are happening for VIPs. They're going to be interactive. You're going to have your computers right there. You'll be able to learn right there, and you'll be able to do it, especially in the social media workshop. We're going to be talking about LinkedIn. We're going to be talking about Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all of these other live streaming platforms that are going to help you get your business out to the people. And hello! how is everybody? I'm glad that you're coming in. Wonderful, wonderful. So I look forward to seeing you on the 15th. Myself and Niala Phillip are going to really give you a lot of detail about, first, on my point, social media, and on her point, live webinars to make, to bring in groups, to bring in people. But both of our tools are going to help you bring more people and more buzz to your business, and that is important, especially when we're first starting out as new businesses. And then even those that have been in the business game for 2-3 years or so. Y'all still want to bring in new people. You still want to bring in new brands, new business. You want to boost it up to the next level. And the social media and the webinars are going to do that. So, prime example, and it goes hand in hand. And that's why you really want to be at this conference, because me and Niala together, oh my goodness. She's going to tell you how to get these webinars, how to put these people in place. And then with the social media tools that you're going to learn about with me, you're going to be able to market those webinars and really get it out to people. And then from the webinars, what do? You then sell to your audience. You always have to have an offer. You always need to have a call to action. And that's one of the things that you're going to learn at the VIP session. So please take advantage of this opportunity that Sade is giving you. Be one of the trailblazers that start with the Beacon. It is so wonderful to say I was one of the first members to join the Beacon experience. And you know it's going to be an experience, because anything that Sade does is an experience. So please join us. So now, let me tell you why you should come to the VIP session. And please let me know if you can see me or if I'm cutting out, because this is new technology that I'm using today. So, we're going to start out with the social media. And now this is going to be a hands-on workshop that you're going to be learning from. But I'm just going to give you a couple of tips and tricks to get you started, okay? And to let you know why you should be there. Now, I want you to picture yourself in front of your computer while you can't see me? Awesome. So, I want you to picture yourself in front of your computer, and you're getting ready to type these things in. And I want you to answer this question. What is the big three? When it's in regarded to social media, what is the big three? A lot of people don't know it. It started from the very beginning. So if you don't know, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. It is LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. Those were the big three. And those were the ones where most, if you notice, when you go to different webinars and websites and they ask you to integrate things, what are the three places that they ask you to integrate? They ask you to integrate on LinkedIn, they ask you to integrate on Facebook, and they ask you to integrate on Twitter. Those are the usual three that you see from different posts where they want you to share the things out. So that's why they call it Big Three. They were the first major players, and they're the easiest to integrate to. Okay? So we're going to start with LinkedIn. So why, as a business owner, should you have a LinkedIn account? And first thing I get is, oh, not LinkedIn. Oh my God, not again. Oh my goodness. Good afternoon. How are you? LinkedIn is very important to businesses. It's basically the business Facebook is what they used to call it. But it has evolved greatly. You can learn, you can do your different courses out there. You can publish your different articles. You are basically making yourself an expert in this field. This is very, very important. You want to make yourself an expert, and LinkedIn helps you do that. Why? Because you can post your different items on your groups. You can also post different things to articles, which those articles are then fed out to different feeds around the internet. You can also publish yourself as a business page. You can also have a showcase page, which is actually different than a business page. It is connected to the company page, but it is different. Hey, hey! So why would you need both of those? You're going to find that out at the workshop, right? How many of you have a company page on your LinkedIn? I know it's a little latency. Yes, okay. I notice there's a paid option now. What is the difference? Yes, there is a free and there is a paid version, and there's actually 3 different paid versions. You have the biz page, awesome. Yes. Now, the biz, you have a one for sales, you have one for marketing, and you actually have one for recruitment. So there's 3 different paid version options. I personally I started out with the recruitment one, and that was because I was posting so many articles at one time about finding faculty that they actually gave me a version of the paid for a discount. Hello, Regina. How are you? So it all depends on what you're looking for. So if you are a person who's all about the marketing, wanting to get the business out, then you would go with the marketing package. And they would give you different features and different things that goes along with how to market your business. If you are a person who is trying to recruit, if this is awesome for people who are in the school industry or have businesses where they're hiring on a regular basis, or people that are trying to network. That one gives you lots of extra tools and tips to recruit and network better. And then you also have the sales. So, of course, you know what sales is. Basically, different integrations and things that will help you to build more sales and conversions using your LinkedIn page. So, that is the answer to your question, Ida. So, you just decide which one would benefit you better, and you would go with that package. And that is a good question. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't know about the company page, you have to have a company email. So all of you you're most welcome. So all of you that are using Gmail, Hotmail, and all of that for your businesses, you cannot get a company page on LinkedIn. You have to have the first name, last name, or contact us, or info@company.com. So in order for me to have a business page, and I have a business page, my Finch and Associates, what does my Finch and Associates have to have? it has to have, it's Aikyna at Aikyna'Finch.com. So once I was able to get one of those actual business emails, then I was able to do a company page. I also have a company page for my podcast, which is Changing Minds Online. But in order for me to do it, it couldn't be, Changing Minds at Hotmail, or it couldn't be podcast at Gmail. No, it actually had to be contact us at changeyourmindsonline.com. They have to make sure that that is how they verify that you are actually a company. So once you get that email, and you can get one of those from Google, and from your Google business pages, and turn that around and put it right into the add the company page, and you can build your page. It took me 5 minutes once I had the email, but they will not let you have that without that. So that may be the holdup for a lot of people who are ready to start their company page on LinkedIn and to make their presence, but they didn't know that they had to have that email. Another thing about your company, why you would want a company page, is, we like to showcase our business on our LinkedIn page. And if you notice, the companies have their logos, those little squares on the sides. Well, if you have a company page, you can have your own square on your LinkedIn. So when they hover over that square, they will see your actual company page and be able to follow you, just like they follow Procter & Gamble or Johnson & Johnson, right? So you would have the same privileges of any other business on there once you make your company page. So it makes sense to go ahead, and if you're making business, you're making bank, you're making money, you are a business, right? So you want the same privileges as any other business on LinkedIn. And then that way, when you are sharing things out, you will be able to share from your actual page, not just your personal page. And which is great for networking. So you can actually publish, your when you're doing your publishing on Post and on, doing your blogs on Post, you can actually put your business page right there, and they can go and follow you as a business and not just an entity, if that makes sense. So then, of course, you want to make sure you're putting in your skills on your LinkedIn profile. That's very important, because people search for those skills. And every time somebody puts in a skill, your name pops up. What are you doing? You're helping make yourself an expert in that field. Not only are you publishing on that, but you're also putting in your skills in that, and then you're also going to groups on that. So then that helps build your credibility as a business as well as a brand. And you want to definitely make those things happen. So, and then of course there are some other tips. I can't give them all away now because you won't come to the beecon, right? But you're going to enjoy them, I promise you. I promise you. There's a lot of different things about video that I'm going to show you. And there's a lot of different things about publishing I'm going to show you. And there's a lot of different things about connecting and networking that I'm going to show you, which are going to be very awesome. So now, let's go over to our Facebook. So, if you are a Facebook user, which most of us are, you know that there are 3 different types of pages. So you have your profile, which is your personal. You have your business page, which they call page, and then your groups. And they all have different uses. Of course, we try to keep our personal private when we're business, unless that was the brand that you're built. Mine is invite only, so I have to accept your request in order for you to see my stuff, unless I put it on public. But I would like for you to go to my business page. But what's the difference between my business page and my group page? My business page is informational. My group page is interactive. So what do I mean by that? When you have a business page, It's usually different articles you posted, different sales you're giving, different videos and tutorials and things that you were doing on live stream, things like that. Letting people know about your service and your product. Okay? That is what your page is for. Your group is for interacting. So your group member of the month or the week, however you want to do it. You know, talking, asking your questions, getting your polls done, doing polls about different things, getting information about your focus groups, getting people to share about a topic that they're good at that you might not be good at. It's all about collaboration in the groups. So that is why you need to know the difference between the two. A lot of people have Facebook pages and wonder why they're not getting a lot of interaction. You're a VIP idol? Awesome. A lot of people are wondering why they're not getting a lot of interaction on their pages. It's because it's not really what it's for. Your group is really for the interaction. Your page is for the information. You still need to have one because people who are in business or looking around are going to look for your page. Usually your groups are those private things that if you are doing an offer, let's say you did that wonderful 5-figure webinar and then you're getting ready to do a group after that or a class after that, you would what? Go to a Facebook group, which would be private just for those people who are paid customers. That way they get more information more from you. Makes sense. So that's why you would use your group. So how many of y'all have groups that y'all are using on a regular basis? Because I know all of you are members of the Greater Living Mind Mastermind, which is awesome. This is a little late, and I guess I can't answer a lot of questions on here. So I'm going to assume that y'all don't have groups. Okay, so, okay, I have a group. Awesome. So, with that being said, make sure you give them an opportunity to speak as well. That is the hint with the groups. That's, as y'all can see in the Greater Living Mastermind, Sade gives y'all a chance to post different things that you're doing as well as showcasing you, giving you a chance to do live streams, all of this because why? Because it is a group is interactive. It's a two-way street. This is not just a page. This is not where you pump out information about you, but your people also pump in information. It's a collaborated effort. So that's why you definitely want to do the group. And welcome them into it. You know, at first they're going to be quiet. Don't give up because they're quiet. You need to start putting out that information to let them know, hey, this is a snippet of something I've been working on. I would love your input on this to make it an even more robust article. Or this is to make it a better collaborated piece or be a better webinar. I want to serve you. So please put your information in there. And once people are welcomed to come and post, they will start posting. Because people like to show their knowledge and they like to be seen as an expert. Boom. Yes. So that is some of the things you can do with your Facebook. But there are some more, of course. Like right now, I'm live streaming from my computer in this group. Why? Because I'm on Chrome. You can only do it on Chrome right now. But if you want to sit there with hands-free, see my phone is right here. And I'm still live streaming. So if you have Chrome, this is something that you might want to do. You can do it in the groups, you can do it on your pages, and you can do it in your on your personal profile. So learn do your technologies. Of course, you know, you can also do Be Live on here, Blue Jeans on here, Zoom on here. So the sky's the limit. But find out what's comfortable for you and make it happen. But definitely do these videos for interaction purposes. Okay, so now let's move on to Twitter. Twitter is good because it's real time and it's only 140 characters. So you have to be creative. Now, the good thing about Twitter right now is that the pictures that you would add no longer in the character count. So you get to go ahead and add your actual captions. If you are going to use links, be intentional about the links. Because you have 140 characters, you can direct the people to where you go, kind of like Pinterest, where you click on the picture, and as soon as you click on the picture, you are taken to where you want them to go. The same thing with Twitter. You click that link, and they should go to somewhere of substance. Okay? So, this is a great tool, especially if you tagging somebody or somebody with influence shares it. You can get a lot of views on your website using this. You need to know your stats. So Twitter makes it really easy for you to know your stats. They give you all the information. And now it's even easier to do your ads, your Twitter ads. Just like you do your Facebook ads, you have some LinkedIn ads. But it's the easiest. Twitter's the easiest because you just click, here's the post I want to push out. You can actually push out a post that you've already done, and what they call a memory or a moment, however you want to call it. And you can push out that moment, and then you can get more traction to that as well. So those are just some of the things that you can use with that. You can also integrate your Facebook and your Twitter to your email list. So all of my lovely MailChimp users and Constant Contact and all the above, y'all should be linking all of those to your MailChimps or your different emails, because you can actually make a space on your page now, so they don't even have to leave your page to sign up for your mailing list. And then that will save them some steps. Before, I have to click on this link and sign up. No, they can go right to your business page, go to the tab, and join your mailing list right there. No problems, easy breezy. And that is another way that you can also brand your emails accordingly. So that's another way to bring in audience, because they're already seeing what you're doing. So since they're all excited about what they're seeing on your business page, wouldn't it make sense for them to join your mailing list right there? Because a lot of people say, sign up for my mailing list, and they'll click the little gray button. No. You just give them a tab right there on the page. They click the tab, and it's right there, and they sign up. Much, much better. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the info. But you will get a lot more at the VIP session at Beacon, of course. You'll get a lot more. So now we're into our Twitter, right? So Twitter, you use your hashtags, of course, just like you use your Instagram, but just not as many. You will get your reach out. A lot of people are doing the tweets now with the quotes. Also, different tweets with different blog post articles. So if you're a blogger, or if you are doing a lot of written content, definitely tweet it out, because you never get the same audience twice on your Twitter. So you can post as many times as you want, and you can definitely get a feel out there. Add those hashtags about your content. So if you are writing an article, if you're a foodie, and you wrote this beautiful article about this new restaurant in town, you go ahead, you put the local hashtags in there, and you go and you push it out there to the people, and then that way you get a bigger audience on your read, and then you get a bigger audience for your next reads to come. So that is another tip that you can use for your business. If you have a product, definitely post pictures of your products. Add those hashtags for the relevant 1 to 2, nothing major, 3 at the most. You know, you don't want to get super, super scammy. But you put out these different hashtags and then you link it in. Okay, so do I recommend a certain number of recommendations for LinkedIn? Oh, so that is a very good question. It all depends on the business. Okay, so I have about 30 or so recommendations. I think that that is good because of but they're in different areas because I do education in different things. So if the sky's the limit really on the recommendations, I would have at least 5 to 10 to start out with. Why? Because if you're trying to build yourself as a brand and nobody really knows you, but you have done a lot of work to build yourself up and now you're just now starting out, use those testimonials from the people who you have helped. Ask them to come on and do a recommendation for you. It is not an issue, especially if you've done great work for them and they have wonderful words to say, then they will be happy, happy, happy to do that for you. And then a prime example, if you're part of the group and you've worked with Sade, Sade could do a recommendation for you. You know, if you're a member of another group on your LinkedIn page, you know, and that makes it even better if this endorsement from an actual group that you participate in LinkedIn. I would get a recommendation from from one of the admins of that group as well, showing that you are a high contributor, and then of content. That way, people will be like, "Oh wow, well, what kind of content are they putting out?" I need to do more recommendations. Hello, Sade. How are you? Yes, more recommendations. And then that's a good rule of thumb as well. If you are a speaker, I would get a recommendation from the people that you're doing a conference for, you know, that you've done a speaking engagement for. I would ask them to do a recommendation for you from your company that you spoke from. So, of course, it should be yourcompany.com, and where you put that lovely little emblem up there where you have this nice company page. That way you can also make, and that's another tidbit of having your own company page, is because you can get recommendations up under that company. I have recommendations under my personal company right now on LinkedIn. And feel free to check it out, you know, so you can see more of it while you're researching. We will be going over more at the beacon. But and we'll also be going through your own pages and making sure that you have all the stuff that you need. So what looks good? So Mr. Dr. Clay asked a very good question about the recommendations. So I want to go ahead and add on to the things that should be in your page, and then we will bring this to a close. So what should be on your page? First off, a wonderful professional picture of yourself. At this point in the game, we should not be taking selfies anymore. We should have a professional picture. We need to have our name, either if you are titled Dr. William Flip Cray or William Cray PhD. However you want to do it, you put that in there. Right. And then you want to have a headline. You want to have a headline that tells about who you are. So my headline is, you know, author. I put author, speaker, podcaster, you know, that kind of thing up under there. Forbes, Coach, Counsel, Huffington Post contributor. Put the things in there that people would be searching for. Put the, you know, there's nothing wrong with having the accolade up there because you earned it. Go ahead and put it out there. Let people know what to expect from you and your brand when you are coming there. And those headlines are also searchable. So when somebody looks up a Huffington Post contributor, they're going to see me. And then when they look up an author, they'll see me. When they look up a speaker, they'll see me. So it's also strategic. Then, as we're going down, we want to make sure that we have a nice summary of ourselves. I would put in paragraph form and under bullet form. Why do I say paragraph and bullet? Because paragraph form, or some people are readers, so you have a little bit of paragraph form for them, and some people are scanners, and that way you have bullet forms for them. They get the information they need in the way they need it, and you still get the attention to your brand that you need. So a little paragraph at the top, followed by some bullet points that the scanner would pay attention to. Once we get past that, then of course we have our jobs. Try your very best to tag the actual company you work for. Why? Because the logo is going to be on the side of each one of the companies that you tag. And then that way, including your company, they will show that, hey, this place actually exists, and it helps with your credibility. Okay? Then after we do that, you put in your schools, if you are, and your certification. Certifications do have their own separate section. You can do those. You can also put your publications, whether it be books or it be academic or it be, professional, like if you were a professional speaker and you've done professional conferences versus academic conferences. Whatever, you put your publications there. Also have your recommendations, which are different than skills. You put in your skills section what you consider yourself to be an expert in. So when they click on you, they will know that, hey, I can come to that person for this. I am skilled in this. Now, eventually they're going to have the section. They do have other programs where, let's you say, I'm a novice, or I'm an intermediate, or I'm an advanced in those skills. But, in LinkedIn, it's not quite there yet. So if you have those skills, put them on the sheet. Okay? Then, of course, you have your volunteer work. This is very important. This shows that we are well-rounded individuals. If you are volunteering, it is still work. Therefore, you need to put it on your profile. And definitely put the company on there so that you can see the logo, and they can also do that as well. Yes. Oh, I am getting ready to do a LinkedIn how-to. That's why you come into the beecon. But there might be another one after that. And so, once you go down the page, you definitely want to make sure that you have all the pertinent information, like your website, your email. If you're publishing on Pulse, which you should be, you're publishing on Pulse, your Pulse articles are there. You also want to make sure that your community outreaches are there, your causes. So if you are, into philanthropy or whatever, you can put your causes and things there as well. So that's just some ways to fill up a LinkedIn profile. And the importance of doing this is because, and I'm just going to put it to you like this. This is what I used to tell my soldiers when I first started. If you can fill out something 100% that is about you, that is free, then how are you going to give 100% to the job I'm getting ready to pay you for? And that's what people really think. So you need to put that time and effort into you and into marketing you the same way that you put in to servicing your clients. Because, okay, can you give the beecon info, please? Okay. Basically, just go to beecon.com right? And I do believe Sade's still in here. If she could type that in there for me too. Um, but it's thebeecon.com. Yes. So let me put that in there. Okay, I can't actually type here. She's beacon.live now. Okay. So you can register at the beacon.live. Okay, she changed it to beacon.live, Natasha. So there it is. So beacon.live, and you can register there. You can see uh, the itinerary that we're gonna have, all the different things Sade has in store for you, and you can see all of the different speakers that are going to be there, the speaker videos, the different pictures, and now she got some things that are secrets, you know. You know, she can't give you all the information. But yes, you definitely need to come to the Beacon. And what is the benefit of being a VIP? Is you get this webinar that I'm telling you now, this information I'm telling you now, and you also get how to do your 5-figure webinars with Neala Phillip. Only the VIPs are getting that. Then general admission is getting, you know, the speakers on the keynote speakers and um, the different workshops on the 16th and the 17th. But if you're there, VIP, on the 15th, you're getting this information right here. So that's just something to think about. And then I think that is going to be an awesome, awesome workshop. Because if you are ready to start making business, if you're already ready to make a presence, then having that LinkedIn profile is definitely beneficial. It really is. I have been doing workshops for a while now, and every time I get one person, two people that stand up and say, you know, I made $10,000 on this deal, or I pushed my business to the next level because of LinkedIn groups, or made a collaboration that sent my business to the next level because of LinkedIn groups. LinkedIn is being slept on. Well, thank you. I look forward to seeing you too, and see that you're sleeping on it. Get out there and start playing with it. Really. You know, send those inboxes. Yes, LinkedIn. LinkedIn, you would be surprised. Yes, hurry up and register for the Beacon because you want this information. The same. And then, of course, we're going to throw a little bit of live streaming fun stuff in there as well, because there is a way to actually do video on LinkedIn. So I might be showing you that. This might be showing you that. And then, of course, when we go into the Facebook area, showing you a little bit of live streaming here and there. And then, of course, you know, we're doing our new Instagram things. A lot of stuff there. And then I might just do a tool demo here and there. Yes, yes, you heard me correctly. So we might be doing a little tool demo here and there. And a lot of different new apps and things that's going to help you in your different social media needs. You know, I mean, everybody loves Canva, right? You know, for the quickie graphics and whatever. I mean, I actually did Canva on my phone on the plane, edited a graphic, flipped it out, shared it back out there on Twitter and on Instagram before the plane even took off. I'm just saying. I can't do it. I got to give something to the VIPs now. I got to give something to the VIPs. So, VIPs, if you are in here and you've signed up, that's just a snippet about what y'all going to get at the workshop. Now, general admission, y'all still could turn it up to VIP. I know Sade wouldn't mind having you. Just saying. And then, of course, after that, I'll still be around if you have any questions at the Beacon once you get there. So, I'm just saying, you need to be at the Beacon. You know, it's going to be chock full of knowledge, wealth, just going to be spectacular. I know a little bit behind the scenes, and y'all are going to be so excited once you get there. You really are. So I suggest you sign up, go to thebeecon.live, and get on board. Get on board, because I want to see you there. I want to see you there. And I want you to be at that workshop, and I want y'all to be building LinkedIn profiles with me. I want y'all to be changing Facebook pages, building Facebook groups, building different Twitter integrations with your mail, with your emails, and all that fun stuff. Doing different live streaming, going through live streaming tools, getting under the selfie light, all of that good stuff. If you don't have it, you will have it by the time we're done with that workshop. So, just saying, you might want to be here. So I'm going to answer a few more questions, and then if you have any, and then we're going to end, because I can't give you all the meat. Can't give it to you here. I want to give it to you, but I can't give it to you because then I won't have nothing to give to you at the VIPs. Right? Gotta give it to you, because the VIPs are waiting. Right? So we have any other questions? Any LinkedIn questions? Thank you, Dr. Clay, for asking your question. I appreciate you. Thank you, Natasha, for asking your question. Thank you. Thank you so much, Natasha. I appreciate you. Well, if there's no other questions, I want to thank Sade for this wonderful opportunity. And then I want to thank everybody for attending. If you have any other questions after the video, please find me at all social media handles at DRAD Finch. And you can also find me here on my Facebook page. Oh, I have to say the Beacon, baby. Okay. I want to see you at the Beacon, baby. Well, that was fun, actually. So we need to see you at the Beacon, baby. So until next time, bye.